The aid and development industry can be inefficient in many ways. Aid agencies relied upon trained community workers. Impactful, but resource intense. Many people equals high costs. Plus, supervision is unreliable and expensive, while scale is nearly impossible. Beneficiaries don't think by interventions, HIV, MCH, WASH, the way our industry is structured, creating silos, inefficiencies, and confusion. Small businesses are often bypassed by aid, though they're actually a part of a very efficient pipeline. The biggest barrier to growth for these businesses is lack of cash, plus this key consumer insight. People would buy stuff, but they cannot afford it, instead buying tiny quantities of necessities. Businesses therefore only invest in fast-moving products, so their money isn't stuck on shelves. The few businesses who are selling slower-moving health products are threatened by aid agencies, undermining their fragile markets. What if there was another way? An ecosystem designed to improve the delivery of aid in support of local markets. Enter Movercado. To introduce you to Movercado, meet young, pregnant Marietta. In her village, she attends a meeting about malaria, organized by a community worker. Marietta is entitled to a free mosquito net if she goes to her local clinic for antenatal consultation. By simply sending a free SMS, she begins a genuine, long-term dialogue of specific, algorithm-driven, personalized interactions, including relevant health messages, referrals for services, and vouchers for products, services, or transport. This also earns her community worker a commission. Marietta receives an SMS with her clinic appointment. She gets a ride with a local transport operator who receives his fare through mobile money. Instead of a physical net, Marietta might receive a voucher, redeemable at any market. This voucher is a code that can be SMS'd, written on paper, or even the back of her hand. Marietta shows the code to the shopkeeper, who validates it and gives her a mosquito net. He's happy. He'll be refunded through mobile money, plus he'll have constant demand for nets and other health products to grow his business. He'll therefore stock these more regularly, creating a tipping point upstream. Nets are bulky and expensive to move. A reduction in nets distributed physically through the public sector saves money and time. The chain supplying shops with Coke and beer will now also supply mosquito nets and health products. Constant demand triggers a genuine market for these products, providing choice to beneficiaries while driving prices down. A few weeks later, Marietta receives an SMS asking how the net is holding up. Then, more personalized and contextualized messages, helping her make the most of the net while helping us collect insights to inform future interventions. Marietta's baby is born. She gets an SMS about breastfeeding, information about vaccination campaigns, a referral, and more transport vouchers to the clinic. When Marietta's baby is 6 months old, she'll receive an SMS with information about nutrition, maybe a voucher for a 1-month dose of micronutrient powder, or information about fortified staple, referral for vaccination, and so on. Marietta is just one example. The possible applications are endless and extensive. Agriculture, livelihoods, emergency response, research, media, sampling, telecoms. A genuine ecosystem supported by complex interactions and interdependencies, allowing beneficiaries, aid organizations, shops of all sizes, suppliers, producers, competitors, transport operators, cell phone companies, banks, and other stakeholders to co-evolve. Movercado, the platform empowering this ecosystem, is infinitely customizable to fit many communities, countries, and industries. Non-tech-savvy aid workers can deploy it straight out of the box. This is not happening in a hypothetical future. It's already live in Mozambique.